All right. So tonight we're going to be talking about how to drive more leads and more sales in your credit repair business. If you have another business, this will definitely work for that as well. But you guys know we're really focused on helping people to grow their credit businesses.
Hey guys, I'm good.
Um, so the very first thing is that it's always going to come back to your branding and your offer. Like the amount of money that you generate in your business, how fast your company grows, how much notoriety you get is always going to come back to your brand and your offer. So when it comes to your branding, like over on the right hand side, you can see like these pictures and stuff like that, but that's not what branding is about. Branding is like your messaging. What is your message to the marketplace? Is your message clear to the marketplace? Like, what is your ultimate goal? What are you trying to help people? What problem are you definitely trying to solve and definitely can solve, right? So, what are you the go-to person for? You have to ask yourself that. What are you the go-to? Is it collections? Is it charge-offs? Is it all of credit, building credit, getting funding? What is it? When you figure out who you like, what you're the go-to person for, that's when things are going to start becoming a lot more easy for you, okay? Also, how visible is your business? Like, is it on all social media platforms? Is it offline as well? The more visibility you get to your business, the more chances you get to make sales in your business. And then how are you showing up? Like, are you actually just like posting stuff trying to make sales, or are you posting things out there to actually provide value into the marketplace? Because the person who provides the most value wins. Did you have any? If you need to jump in or anything, Don, please let me know.
Sorry, Weston just came in and is like, I'm wet. So.
Mhm. All right. So when we talk about your offer, right? If your offer sucks, it doesn't matter if you're running ads, it doesn't matter how many people you're getting to it, you're still going to be stuck in that broke zone, right? People want to buy something that's a no-brainer and it's a definite solution to their problem. They actually want to feel like they're getting one over on you. Like they want to feel like, yo, he's on this for this. Oh, man, right? They want to feel like they're getting one over on you and they want to feel like they're paying way more or they're getting way more than they paid for. Not equal amount, not less, but it has to be more. So typically the rule is 10x. If somebody's paying for something, the value of whatever you're offering them should be 10x of whatever they're paying, right? And as you guys are in the credit industry, you don't want you don't want them to feel like this is Lexington law, right? So what you're gonna have to do is listen to the people. Find out, it's kind of like reading reviews. So, like in e-commerce, right? One of the best ways to grow your e-commerce business is to look at other people's reviews, look at the reviews on Amazon of a similar product or the same product, and then start your branding and your marketing around your product is not going to be doing that, right? Like if the shipping is low, the main thing you need to be focused on your offer is maybe um, fast shipping because people used to ordering this thing, but they used to getting it slow. So now when you come in the marketplace with your offer saying I do it fast, they don't even care about the price. You know, like we do a lot of Walmart deliveries. We know that going to like a Giant or something, or Save a Lot, or Aldi's, or what is it, Aldi's? Aldi's might be cheaper, but you put in a Walmart order, it shit might be here in an hour,
Mhm.
right? So the offer has to be sexy. And again,
So
think about those. Oh, go ahead. You got it.
sorry, I was just gonna say, like, so to like kind of put it into perspective for those of you that have maybe digital products for your credit business, it would be like instead of just having an ebook, it would be having an audiobook version of it as well. So like read your audiobook to them, have a video that goes along with it, just welcoming them to the ebook and just let them know what they can expect. You can talk about things that they need to pay attention to specifically, you know, and to make sure that they read to the end. If you have an offer at the end of your ebook, you can talk about that and have a video for that. It's just about going above and beyond and not
Mhm.
just settling on basic, you know, because you
Right.
want wow people when they purchase, because that's what's going to determine if they're going to buy from you again. Because you know that when you're posting on social media, like you only have a couple seconds to capture someone's attention, right? And if they decide to watch your free class or whatever it is and they purchase whatever you have, you only have a short period of time to make a first impression on them. And that's going to determine whether or not they buy from you again. So really make sure that the products that you're putting out there and the service that you're providing is like top tier. Otherwise, they're not going to refer you. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to refer you. They're not going to talk about your product. They're not going to give you a testimonial and all those things. Like it all factors in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So remember, when people are paying for something, they're paying for that experience. So just take some time to really think about how can you improve the customer experience with whatever it is that you're selling. Okay. Converting sales on your offers and maximizing your profits. So this is going to be where your back-end marketing strategy comes into play. Your follow-up sequence has to be super focused, okay? So the first thing you want to be doing in your business is generating leads. We know that most leads aren't going to buy right away. So we got to focus on all of the contact that happens after they become a lead. And this is really crucial, and it should be well thought out. The best advice that I can give you guys, like in the CIA, I talk about like my mindset about how I go about making email campaigns. But if you're not in there, the best advice I can give you is, one, you want to create urgency, scarcity. Two, you want to share testimonials in your follow-up. So if you guys might see our Instagram, and on our Instagram we share thousands of testimonials over the past few years. Each one of those testimonials, I can then go download that video, upload it to my YouTube or Vimeo, which is where I host my videos on my funnels. And we're going to use that testimonial in an email follow-up. So your problem might not be collections. Your problem might be late payments. So when I send out the testimonial like, oh, such and such was able to remove collections, that might not make you move. But the next day when you see somebody was able to remove late payments, now you might be ready to make the move. So all of the testimonials you have, you want to just craft a story around them in your follow-up marketing. It's like the make or break. Like if you want to get to $10,000-$20,000 a month minimum, you have to do that. I don't know anybody who's done it without doing that. Okay. So to give you guys an example, we have a free credit class that we offer. So, if you ever been on our page, comment the word credit, you'll get the free class. Well, the follow-up campaign for that free class is 30 plus days long with 2 emails going out per day minimum. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how it's literally like a money machine. It's a money machine that works on its own, because all we have to do is, today, if you guys are in the CIA chat, you seen what's her name? What's her name, Dom? The girl that got all the Esther. Yeah, Esther. She got all of the inquiries removed, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, what a crazy story, because I remember, me and Dom, we're not always on these live calls in the school community. So we were on that live call when she joined, and we gave her some pointers. And just a few weeks later to see the results, it's amazing. That's number one. But like, let's say now, Esther dropped this testimonial in our chat. I could go ahead and take a screenshot, take a video, and now craft a story around her journey. I like the same way I just told y'all, I could literally just write what I just said. I remember this person came into my community a few weeks ago. They were a little flustered, but boom, here are the results by tapping in, right? So every single testimonial result, you should be creating a story around it. Story sell, okay? Facts tell, story sell.
Another thing too that I just wanted to add is like you have to be willing to make your offer at the same time, right? So like just an example of that. I've been helping out May I don't know if all of you follow May or know May, but I've been helping her while she was in the hospital. And I wrote an email for her list because she was doing a 5-day challenge. She ended up having to postpone it. And then she was starting it up again. And in her follow-up email, it wasn't just me giving the new dates. I was like, okay, like I could just send an email just typing out the new dates. No, in there I put, if you're in the general admission and you want to upgrade to VIP, here's the link. If you're in VIP and you want to upgrade to platinum, then you can, do that here. I put the links in there so that people would have the offer right then and there. So like you have to be willing to also make your offer in your emails as well.
Hell yeah. I love that. Make your offer everywhere you can. You don't know how many chances you got.
Mhm.
Okay, the next thing is your content. So, based on our analysis of posting literally thousands of pieces of content every single year for the past 3 years, this is what works. Value slash educational content. It'll never go out of style. Even if it's not getting a lot of views and engagement, I can guarantee you that your authority is raising and people are digging in their wallet, getting ready to pull out their card, right? I can guarantee you that if you make enough value slash educational content. Another piece of content that is proven to make people pull out their credit card and swipe is proof, right? Like we said, facts tell, stories sell. I don't have anything to like convince you on. I got the proof that I already got the sauce, right? And the more people you help, the more testimonials you're going to get, the more pieces of content you have, right? So the way we do it is get a simple B-roll piece of content. And B-roll is just content of how can you explain B-roll? It's just
So
content like
I
of
I
you.
explain B-roll like it's just you putting a tripod up and videoing your life. Whether it's you, like me, like I would do it when we were on vacation, like sitting down having breakfast with the kids, like when we're out at the pool. Like if we go to the beach, you'll put the tripod up like while we're on the beach. Even just sitting down working at the computer, put the tripod up and just work, and not looking at the camera. That's
Yeah,
what B-roll is.
don't
So
look at the camera, y'all.
so it's content where you're not looking at the camera and you're just doing whatever you're doing.
Hmm. So actually, the picture here, it is showing a person with some B-roll because see, the camera is capturing him doing other things besides looking and speaking to the camera. So that
Right.
is
Like
B-roll essentially.
he might be on a Zoom call or something, and
Hmm.
this is the perspective of what B-roll would look like.
Right, and we'll show you some good examples later on. But get about 3 to 5 different B-roll content, pieces of content, and you can actually make about 100 pieces of content from 3 to 5 pieces of B-roll. Okay, it's unlimited
Mhm.
actually. So some good examples of good things that work in the credit space are going to be like just opening up your laptop or walking around with a computer or walking in and out of a bank. Those things work amazing for the credit space, okay? Especially if you're talking about the bank in the video, like go to Navy Federal. We used to like literally take trips just to go to different banks, right? Just to get the content of it. Like,
Anytime we pass a bank, Mikhail's like, hold up.
right,
Like
right,
we
right.
have to
I
put the
chilled
window
out
down
now.
and record
Hmm.
anytime.
Right. And what we found is from our testing that those convert best for cold traffic, aka when you're running your paid ads. And we're going to talk about running paid advertising in a bit too. Another very crucial piece of content is going live. This is the fastest way for you to build trust with your potential customer and for you to build a rapport with them. And going live, you want to go live with the purpose. The purpose is to serve. So oftentimes like if I was to go live, I have like different notes and stuff like on my wall, and I'll say, you know what, today I want to talk about this. Like I want to talk about the requirements to get approved for business funding. That's like an easy one. Or the 5 factors of credit. Those are so easy and like literally you could print those out in 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Um I don't have my cell phone down here, or I would. Dom, you got the 5 factors, or not the 5 factors, the
Business.
requirements to get approved for business credit. Do you have that saved in your phone?
Yeah, somewhere.
If you could just put it like you can put it in the Zoom chat. So like just send it to yourself or something and then put it in the Zoom chat. So nobody has any excuses of they don't have content to use when they go live. Like if you understood that if you helped more people, you would get every single thing you want out of life. You would become a maniac about helping people. I saw Dom's story today, and she was talking about how we used to go live every single night to like 2 a.m. Facts. Most people aren't willing to do it. They want this, they want that, but they're not gonna do the same things. But that
Yeah,
is
I was gonna say, but
required. Like if you wanna go ahead.
I was just gonna say that people are like they want all these things, but they're not willing to put in the work that it requires to get them, you know?
Hmm. Yes. So go live with the purpose. And another tip is go live with the sale so that you can get paid for your time. So if your credit repair services are typically, $1,000, hey, knock off 200, 300 for the next three people. When them three people grab, that's when I'm getting off live. And then we just made what, 2,100 for the day. We out. So, key point number one, dominating the space. I don't care what space you're in. I remember I watched this video from Grant Cardone about, said like 10 years ago is when he created it. So I would say probably like 8 years ago. And he was talking about if he was to go broke, how he would figure it out and start all over again. But he said if he had any bit of money, he would invest it into people finding out who he is. Because we all already have the message. Like we got the message from above of who we are and what we're here for. But not enough people know about the message that we're supposed to share. So if you could get more people to pay attention to you, and if you had a good offer, you'd be rich. You'd be financially free. You wouldn't worry about money ever again. You'd barely look at price tags. So when in this video with Grant Cardone, he was literally talking about how he had just got Facebook and how he was talking about how he just got Twitter and he was posting and he was getting retweeted and like 2,000 people retweeted him and he was like, bro, people got my name in their mouth. People got my name in their mouth right now. This is like 10 years ago. So like he was hype about Twitter. This is before Instagram, before TikTok, before YouTube Shorts, before you could just sit there and make a plain bland YouTube video and it reach 1 million people. Before we had the capability to reach 1 million people every month, like, and everybody has a fair chance at it. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be a published author. You could be a nobody and just leverage social media, click the damn button and reach millions of people. Millions of people. Like, I don't even, right? So that's where it's at now. People want, like, if you didn't listen to the information he talked about in Sell and Be Sold 10 years ago, I feel sorry for you, but you need to get hip now. Like, I'm so tired of seeing people get left behind with technology. Like, bro, you need to tap in now. Every single thing that you see people doing online, most of the people are paying other people to do it for them. The luxury that you guys have is you have Dominique and myself who actually created programs teaching you how to run your whole entire back end. I literally sat with somebody this week on a coaching call on Monday, and he had hired a Facebook ad agency, and the ad agency he had spent almost $7,000. It was like $6,900. He had spent $7,000 with them, and he had basically made no effing return, like none. And like the cost per lead, the cost per, I was like, bro, like what are they even doing? Like what did it made me angry because I'm like, bro, like you spent all of this bread because you don't know what's going on. So that's why he joined the coaching so that he could learn what the hell was going on. Like, stop spending all this money in places that you don't even understand. We'll teach it to you,
Yeah.
right?
Like stop thinking that you have to be in the dark about things. Like you don't. You can learn all this stuff. Like in my story that I was sharing today, right? Like I talked about how all these skills that I learned, I learned them on my own time. I didn't pay people to learn the skills that I learned. I went on YouTube, I went on Google, and I just searched and figured it out. A lot of it was trial and error. A lot of the things that I did early on weren't that great, but after, doing it over and over and over again, and then having people that want to actually pay me, like I got better over time. And
Mhm.
it's not hard. Like, yes, it is hard to sit down and learn the skills. Like Tiffany, right? For example, Tiffany
Amazing
in
story.
Tiffany in the beginning was having a hard time, but she was able to follow along the videos. And anytime she had a question, she asks. We give her a video. She says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. This solved my problem." Or she'll figure it out herself before I even get to her to answer because she's not afraid of a challenge and figuring it out. Like you have to just be fearless, period. Like you just have to figure it out. And that's, again, community. Being a part of a community is so important. So you guys being here is really important because anytime we learn something, or like even the what was it, the Stripe thing the other day, right? Like there was
Yeah,
a situation
Klarna.
where Klarna, after paying a firm, were being turned on automatically in people's Stripes. I was in the Go High level group and people were talking about, but nobody had the solution on how, like what happened. Like nobody was talking about the solution. So I knew because I had turned on Klarna a while ago when I found out that Go High Level added this in. I thought it was cool, but it wasn't live at that point. So then fast forward to when it turned on and it wasn't working. So I was like, damn. So I knew how to turn it on. So I knew that if I knew how to turn it on, I knew how to turn it off. So that's why, like, I know people don't know how to do this. So that's why I made a video for all you guys, because I know that it's going to be annoying. Again, being a part of a community and being around people that actually know how to do it. Like we know how to run every single thing in our business. Jem, Rose, even Denise, right? Like we have taught them how to do a lot of the things that they do. Yes, some of them have had skills already and we've helped to, help them to grow those skills, but you have to be willing to learn and be willing to fail at the same time. Because,
Mhm.
and I said in my story again, that's what network marketing taught me early on, failure really quickly. I got immune to hearing the word no. I got immune to failing because I'm just like, whatever, like I'm just going to pivot, I'm just going to change, and I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Like you have to be okay with failing too. It's okay because you can always fix it.
Mhm. So the last final thing Grant said that I wanted to note was he was always said, if you don't use that smartphone to make money, you might as well be calling it a dumb phone. So I hope that all of you guys are using your phone, social media, and leveraging it to make money. The other hack is, remember how he said that he would pay for people to find out about him? That's the hack. Use money as a tool to be discovered. Because if you're doing something great anyway, like helping people with their finances get out of the dark, bro, like I had absolutely nothing without credit, like absolutely nothing before I focused on my credit. And it wasn't just focusing on my credit. It was just sitting down and focusing on my finances together all at a whole and getting organized, like completely as an adult, right? And a lot of people are just ashamed to say like they're just not managing their finances well as an adult. I came to terms with it. Okay. So what you can do is, we teach people how to get funding, how to clean their credit. One of the best things for you to invest that funding to is back into whatever business that you currently have. So if you don't already have a business, and I'm going to do a class on this in a bit, but if you don't already have a business, you need to go like Dominique did and myself and acquire skill sets. Understand lead generation, maybe marketing, credit, funding, taxes. There's so many different things that you can go out and you can pay to learn. And you want to use that funding to increase your brain, not go and get the Louis Vuitton and all of that and go on trips. You want to invest into this first. The fun and all that stuff is going to come. I see people like will like risk it, like just want that temporary like good feeling instead of like, you know what? I got to stay down. I got to stay down right now so that I can live like that forever. I can live like that forever. Like it kills me when I see people taking trips and stuff with their earned income. You should be doing all that stuff with passive income. passive assets. When you create digital products and digital real estate, you're going to have passive assets. One of the craziest things that happened to us last year was we created a mentorship like 2, 3 years ago. And like we didn't even know it was still around. Somebody Googled and found it, and it was like $1,200. And it was like, damn, like this is like digital assets just floating around on the internet, y'all. Right?
Literally, we were like, what the? We're like, what is this? Because we had nothing priced at that. So when it came through, we were like, what did they buy? But we know how to navigate and figure out exactly where the person went and how they found whatever they found. So like we were going through and figuring out, and we were like, holy crap, like this is so cool. Like we don't even promote this anywhere at all. And this person found it. So
Right. So when we talk about using the money as a tool to get discovered, the best tool that you can use is the Amex Gold. It gives you 4x points back on advertising on Facebook or Meta and Google. I'm not sure of any other places, but those are going to be the best places and the cheapest places to get leads. So imagine you're running advertising to get discovered for the business that makes you money. But Amex is also paying you back money every time you use the damn card. So you double whammy in, right? So with our Amex Gold card, I've bought Dominique's laptop. It's a $3,000 laptop. The best Mac on the market. Amex points, right? Saved me for Christmas. Cause I was the one like, hey, Christmas, I ain't really got nothing. I don't got nothing for you. But it's different now. So thank you to Amex. And then also, like, I think we bought iPads. We bought 3 iPads for a challenge that we used to give away. And we used the Amex points to get those iPads. My son wants a new laptop. I'm looking around like, I ain't really trying to go in my pocket. But hey, we go in Amex pocket, right? It's like free money, whatever, right? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, use that hack. Like, use your funding to increase your brain and increase your skill sets, and then invest back into advertising the business that you have or started.
and I just wanted to say too, right? Like early on when we were in like learning entrepreneurship and learning skills, can you stop? It's really annoying. Go away. And we couldn't afford to invest into these higher tier, higher level like mentorships and like coaches and things like that. Like people that we really want to invest into, like we couldn't afford it. And once we learned about business credit, like that opened up so many doors for us because it was like we have these credit cards with these high limits and now we can use them to actually invest into mentorship and then write it off on the back end, right? Like, and be able to actually learn from people that we admired and wanted to our business to be like, and
Yes.
who we wanted to be like. So like last year or this year, earlier this year, wait, what year is it? Okay. Yeah. So earlier this year, we were able to invest like $15,000 into
That
one
was
mentor.
last year.
Was it last? It was last
Yeah.
year.
Mhm.
$15,000 into one mentorship, just one alone. Like, and we've never had the opportunity to be able to invest that much money into a mentorship. And the amount of value that we got out of that was like, I can't even put it into words. Like, it's crazy, like what it's done for our business. But
Mhm.
yeah, so go fix your credit. Like that's the foundation. Go and get business credit. And you don't have to use it right away until you're ready to use it. Like, and then make
Mhm.
sure you're investing it with people that are, somebody that you admire and want your business to be like. I think I had said that. I was trying to record that in my stories as well today, like saying, make sure you're investing with people that you want to be like and you aspire to be in, people that are in a position that you want to be in. Because there's no point in paying people that are where you're at, So
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Organic content. People do not know who you are, you guys, right? There's more people out there in the world that don't know who I am than there are people that know who I am. So every single day, I'm showing up for the people that don't know who I am because the first impression is everything, right? And this is where your organic content is going to strike. You have to be willing to give people the chance to know who you are and what you stand for before you ever ask them for money or anything. Right? Could you imagine somebody coming up to you on the street with a sign like, "Yo, like when people come up to you on the street offering stuff." The other day we was we went out to dinner and we was walking out and like the people were like, "Yo, you want to donate or whatever?" And I was like, "No." Like that's just my mentality, just like most people's mentality. Like I'm not giving away my money, right? Um, so naturally, whenever you're promoting something or putting things out there, people are going to be like negative to it. So what you need to do is raise your authority by giving them value first, giving them a chance to know, like, and trust you. People aren't going to buy anything from you if they don't know, like, and trust you. There's very few of you that I've seen here in person, but there's a good chance that you've watched hours of our content either on probably not on face on Instagram, but maybe you watch a live stream from us and 8 hours long, or maybe you watch a YouTube video and it was a replay of a live stream and it's hours long, right? We giving you the opportunity to figure out, do I want to go in this direction with them or not, right? Are we for you or are we not? You have to be willing to give people the. You're not going to be for everybody. Anything that's for everybody is for nobody. So you're not going to be for everyone, and you have to be comfortable with that. When you do this, it'll allow people to open up to you and tell you their pain points. Now, this is when you can provide them with the solution to that problem that they have if you truly have that solution. I don't want you to make the mistake of using this sauce that I'm giving you right now, and then you getting people, they got a problem and you can't even solve the problem. I don't want to see people signing people up into their credit business and they have things on their credit report that you have no experience removing. You have no confidence in removing it. You just gonna get the money and then gonna message the group, try to ask how to fix it. That shit don't make no sense. Like that truly don't make no. I wouldn't tell my sons to do that, right? So let's just move smoothly because let's say you only knew how to remove inquiries. You can make 6 figures just removing inquiries. You how excited was Esther when she removed them inquiries? Right? And then now she's gonna go out there and help other people remove the inquiries. She might be in 6 figures if she just focused on inquiries, right? All right, so that's the organic content. You gotta let people get the chance to flow you guys, okay? If they can't flow you, they don't know you, you know. All right, bet. So paid ads for beginners and mixing in paid advertising into what you do is very important. The beauty of mastering organic content first, which is for the past 2 years, what we've been teaching everybody in the CIA is how to go out there and raise their influence through organic content. When you do this first, it's going to allow you to get data. And that data is going to speak hella loud. Because when you get that data, the number one thing is you're getting it for free. You're not having to pay for it. Reach millions and millions of people for free without ever having to pay for ads. So what happens is you can find out what your audience likes already and what they engage with. And now those are going to be your key indicators of which ads you should run as test. The most engaged content, the most interactive content, that's going to be your indicator of what's going to be a good ad for you. This is ads for beginners. You as a new person don't know shit about ads. You think you're just going to pop out with an ad. You're going to go get a flyer made. This is going to be the one. That's crazy. Like you should honestly go with the organic route first, right? So, and with adding paid advertising to what you do to your marketing strategy, it's like if you've ever had a viral post, and if you never had a viral post, maybe you've had a post that has gotten much more engagement than your other posts. You had one post that was popping. And we all know that at some point the algorithm is going to stop that post from popping. Doesn't matter what platform it is, unless it's YouTube. So when you run paid ads to it, it's like having that viral post, but it never stops. That post that was getting all of the comments, all of the engagement, when you add paid marketing to it, it never stops. So what this means is if you've neglected the organic route that we've been teaching for years, and you're trying to push directly into the paid advertising route, you're going to be spending a lot more money testing to figure out what works versus the people who did the route that we taught in the beginning. Okay? And if you have money to blow, go for it. But for about 10 years, we've been testing different paid marketing strategies, and we would run out of money. We would run out of money testing. We'd never get to the damn gold.
We were never in profit.
No, never. Never.
That sucks.
Yeah. So the two main types of ads that we run when we're talking about paid traffic and paid ads, we're running Facebook ads, right? So on Facebook, we're running traffic ads and we're running lead ads. So as you can see down here, we're running traffic to our Instagram pages and our Facebook pages. This also this helps you to generate leads, but it also helps your page to grow. Okay. If you ever seen somebody with a huge
Meaning your social
Mhm,
media following.
mhm. Yes. Right. So if you ever seen somebody with a lot of followers or something on Facebook, there's a chance that they're running paid traffic to that page to get people to discover them, right? And I'm gonna go on talk about it on the next slide. But over on the right hand side, as you can see where it says learn more. So where it says down here, visit Instagram profile, that is a traffic ad. It's not generating leads to my system or my website.
Yeah, it's not
Over
telling
here,
anybody to buy.
mhm,
I was gonna say it's not telling anybody to buy anything. It's literally saying go and check me out.
mhm,
And if you
right,
like me, follow me.
right. And over here, we're doing the lead ad. So it says learn more. So they would click learn more and it would go into my funnel. If you're setting up these ads for yourself on Facebook, you just go start setting up your ad. This isn't a full-blown ad training, but go to create your ad and you want to click traffic ad. Run the traffic to your Instagram if you're on there like we are. If then once you use the traffic ad to get data to figure out which one is the better ad. Then you transition and use that same traffic ad as a lead ad. And that's why we showed you like they're basically the same ad, but they're being ran for different types of conversions.
Right. There's
Okay?
different reasons they're being run. The one on the left is the same exact ad as the one on the right. It's just the one on the left is like go and view my profile, and the one on the right is go and learn more about what I have to offer.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the first type of ad, traffic ad. Traffic ads are not meant to drive sales. They're meant to give you fast and cheap data to then run conversion ads based on those results, which I kind of just mentioned. Since we do 90% of our business on Instagram, we run our traffic ads to as IG Reels only pretty much. And they usually perform really well. So if you are on Instagram and you found like you have a really good post, you want to use that as your ad. That's what you want to test your traffic ad with. If you're on Facebook and you got really good posts, that's the video you want to use. Just go to snapinsta.com or Google Snap Insta and download the video from whichever platform it's on. If you try to download a video from like Twitter or something, it's just going to redirect you to the Twitter downloader. So you don't have any problem. I've found plenty of videos on Twitter that I use and post on Instagram as user generated content. And you also want to make sure that you have many chat automation set up to maximize your leads when you're running the ads. So I'm paying for when somebody clicks to visit my profile and they go and check me out when I'm running my leads, my traffic ads. When I'm running my lead ads, I'm paying for somebody clicking this link or clicking this link and going and becoming a lead on my website. What I'm getting for free is all of the people who comment the word 750 and credit on this ad. It's like bonus money, basically, almost. So that's why I say it's important for you to have, because if one of those posts that you're going to use as an ad had a call to action where people commented or DM something, you want to make sure that that automation is set up on both Facebook and Instagram. And you can do that all in ManyChat.
Yeah. We literally don't even look at our Facebook ad, like our ads on Facebook, because ManyChat's set up. So like we literally don't have to. Like it's all just being automated. And on
Mhm.
Instagram, like I view every once in a while, like when I see certain comments come up, like I'll just go in and hide them and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the Facebook automation is pretty sweet. So this will allow you, setting up ManyChat automations will allow you to get even more leads than you are actually paying for on Facebook, aka robbing the bank. And what I would do is I would test 3 to 4 different traffic ads. So take 3 to 4 of your best performing content, and those are going to be the ones that you're testing. When you are running the ads, all you need to focus on as a beginner is looking at the cost per result. You want your cost per result to be around 50 cents or less. It could be a little, as long as it ain't like 75 cents and stuff, like you don't want that. But 50 cents or less is telling you that's a good ad, you can leave it. Okay? If not, after 3 to 5 days, you can cut that ad. So you want to test for about 3 to 5 days as well. I don't think I wrote that. Now, when it comes to lead generation ads, which is the second type of ad that I showed, the goal is to get your lead generation ad for to under $1. So when you're just starting out, I will be running these for about $20 to $30 per day. And I meant to say when I'm running the traffic ads, you only need to spend like $5 a day. That's why I say they're cheap and they're going to give you a good indicator of what's going to work well because we're going to be spending more money on the lead generation ad. So we want to make sure the one that we're spending more money on, we are got a little data to like know, like we ain't just really gambling, raw dogging. You know what I'm saying? Like we're really making a smart move based on data. So use the best performing traffic ad and use the same exact audience. And here's a hack. You don't have to choose an audience. Facebook will give you the audience. Facebook wants you to continue spending money. So they don't want your ads to not perform. They want them to perform so that you can continue to spend money. Mark Zuckerberg is not dumb, right? So when you're going and setting up the ads and you wondering about audience and did it, all you need to do is if you're like me, I only speak English, so I'm going to choose my language, English. And do I pick United States? And then I'll pick United States. Besides that, I'm leaving everything. And you do have to choose the special category credit if you're in the credit space, okay? And it doesn't hurt because I've been good with it, okay? So let's get into a little bit more content. Creating a good ad. Trending video formats right now is B-roll with testimonials in the video. Those work well, right? Now they might not always get you the most engagement, but I can tell you they will get you sales. So when the B-roll content that works well is going to be that opening a laptop. It works really good for the financial industry. And even if you're open, so like let's say you're opening a laptop, and I'm going to show you guys some examples, but if you're opening a laptop, you can put like just open this or POV just got approved for a $50,000 credit card or whatever it is that you did, and then you pop the testimonial. Even if it was for yourself, just got a POV, just got approved for bang. Now people are like, oh, what'd you do? What'd you? Okay, right. You can also not even put a picture and just put words over it, like um POV, you just found out about the FCRA and that you can remove negative items off of your credit report, right? So, and that's all, and you just put those words over the video. Another thing is going to be using powerful headlines and hooks. Y'all gonna kill me if I see another person that's in the CIA for sure using like posting content and not putting headlines in it. How, number one, the people don't even know who you are. Now they got to click on your video to find out what you're talking about. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. So make sure big and bold on the front of every one of your videos, you let people know what the video is about. A headline. Student got approved for this. Person removed this. Collections removed in 5 days. Whatever it is, it needs a headline. And then to double dip on your leads and double up on your leads, I like to put call to actions in my videos. So people might put out a post and then put like in the caption section, they're gonna put like comment credit or whatever, or comment 750 to get a free consultation. But some people don't even make it to the caption section / comment section of your video. So that's why I like to make sure that I put it in the video so that I can get that conversion. Okay. And then simple ad copy directly to the lead magnet. If I go back here really quick, let's see. I guess maybe you guys will see it in another one. But if you look over here, in this ad, I wrote, here's 10 steps on how I was able to increase my credit score over 226 points. And it's a really long like text. But over here, I just use click to learn more button, or I would typically, if I'm doing it like free content, like organic, I'm gonna put comment credit or comment 750. I want them to click to learn more. So what I'm trying to say is simple ad copy works. Like I don't want y'all beating yourself upside the head trying to become a copywriter. And I don't want to see you using Chat GPT to write your captions. So what the best thing you can do is create one generic caption. I got one lead magnet. My goal every single, well, I got a couple lead magnets, but my goal every day is to get as many people to watch my free class as possible. So what I need to be thinking about all of these different captions. Comment to get the free class every day, all day, right? If McDonald's running 10 commercials on the same channel in a span of a few hours, I'm doing the same thing every day too. So what your next steps need to be for you guys to take what we're talking about and actually like start implementing it and converting and stuff like that. Go out tomorrow or tonight and get 10 B-roll videos made. It's easy work. I don't have a tripod on me in here right now. I don't think. Eh, I got this one. Right? I've made videos with this tripod, like this super small. I think it like let me see. I ain't about to break it. But I think it like raised it up. Maybe that's as far as it go. So like I would probably put it on top of something, like a table or something, and just do what I need to do. But a simple tripod and get to work quickly. All you got to do is walk by it, y'all. Like I've had videos reach 500,000 people, and all I did was walk out front of my house. Walk out front of the house, walk inside the house. That's it. So there's really no excuse. The guy I talked to on Monday, today's Tuesday. I don't know why I felt like it was so far away. Bro, I'd be working, working, working. But um, I was like, yeah, like, you need to go get this content ASAP. And I was a little bit nervous that he wouldn't. But he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get that shit tomorrow." Like it's because he's like, "Yeah, I got a whole photography team and da 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 da." I'm like, "Bro, you don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. You got all that shit and it ain't even working. You getting got over here, you getting got over there. I'm telling you, just use what you got to get to work. That's all you got to do." Stop letting all these things get in your way. There's literally kids out here didn't even graduate high school making millions of dollars because they decided to lift up the phone or prop the phone up on a tripod. I'm sorry. But we're too cool. But we're broke. Doesn't make sense. Still looking at the price tags. So examples, and I was like I said, I've been working, working, working. So I got some examples for you guys, right? That you guys can use in your business today. All of the people in the Credit Influencer Academy, what I'm doing, I think, Dom, if I'm right, are you gonna make this into a PDF? So that's our plan.
Yeah,
Make this into a PDF. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll put it with the recording. You want this page and the next page with the links, or you want just this?
Yeah, yeah. I would like for them to have this,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because
okay.
this is really good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, you'll be able to find this in the CIA recordings, section number 8, and it'll be this date. It'll be the recording. So you'll be able to download. I already start setting it up. You'll be able to download some PDFs and things that we have from tonight's call to use. Okay. So if y'all getting value, can I get some fire emojis in the chat too? Like, can I get some? Let me know if y'all getting some value before I keep going. My bad. Okay. Y'all not even hype. Y'all not hype? Okay, that's a big fire there. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I don't want to be wasting my time. I could really be keeping this sauce. You know what I'm saying? I could really be keeping this sauce. All right, bet. So some example hooks that you guys can use right now, and trust me, like If I wasn't busy, like I would get my phone and then start posting this shit myself. So I'm giving y'all the same stuff that I would post. So an example hook, when my client sends me a screenshot of 20 inquiries we deleted from Experian. So imagine you opening up the laptop and that's it. That's it. And then you got when my client and you smiling. I have one video that I post all the time where it's just me sitting here and I turn over to the other way and I smile and I have some text over top of it and it takes off every time, even if I post it like with the posting app. Like I don't have that video on my phone anymore. Like I don't go and get it. It's just reposted, right? When my client credit score jumps 100 points in 30 days, I actually have a post that's very similar to this that we use all the time and it works every time. So if you have any testimonials of somebody that points raised 100 points or more, there you go. And you guys kind of get the picture. Seeing my clients react when they get approved for their dream. I have to post this one. I'm posting this one. I'm gonna let y'all know that now because I got a testimonial with the guy with the house, and this will be a good one to post. The moment when my client realizes they no longer have any collections on their credit report. So if you ever have a testimonial of somebody saying my last collection gone, or you remove some collections and stuff like that, hey, there you go. My client's excitement when their auto loan interest rate, that one kind of weak. Watching my client's disbelief in their bank. Ooh, that's a fire one for a bankruptcy, right? So play off of these examples to make your own content. But again, I'm blessing y'all with these ones. I know these gonna work for some of y'all, okay? They screenshotting all crazy. Yeah. Let me see how many more slides we have, just so I know. Oh, one more. All right, bet. All right. So yeah, let's just go over some let's go over some content examples. See if I can click these links. How can I click these links?
Are they not working when you're present mode?
On the top, it's right there. Like you see that little link on the top. When you highlight it, you just click that.
Oh, I got you right here.
Yeah.
Thank you. I bet. So, just another example of this is ad is literally this ad is literally reposted on Buffer. I use a software called Buffer that allows me to repost videos over and over from Instagram. And again, it's just a testimonial, somebody getting a result, and I'm saying POV. Okay. This right here will work well for anybody who is more of a faceless person. Like, there's really no excuse. I post this probably 3, 4 times a week, and it gets engagement and it gets me leads every single time. Like, every single time. Okay. Everything I post usually gets me engagement every single time because I went through and I found the videos that get the most engagement, and those are the ones I repost. I don't repost shit that don't work. Let's see. Oh, that was different. Okay, so a value post, right? This again, the B-roll in the beginning for my hook. I got the hook, I got the B-roll. Now I'm giving value of different sites that people can use in order to get the specific result. Obviously, there's more to it, but how much can I give them in 7 seconds, right? I got a 30-minute long masterclass, so I don't feel bad that my content isn't giving them everything because I know that once they click the class, they're gonna start to get everything. Like I'm not trying to hold it from them. I just can't give everything right then and there in that little bit of time because Instagram shows that people don't pay attention for that long. So why would I sit there and make a long video if you're not even gonna watch it? I'm trying to get the insights to pull up so you guys can see this. I just posted this in the beginning of this month. I think it's at like I don't know. It's probably like at like 100,000 or more. Maybe it's at 50,000. What I notice is typically like you get double the likes as views. I'll look at it just to analyze with you real quick. Let's see. Again, like I post a lot on my page because It's important. People need to find out who I am. Look, the people that want, look, think about this. All right. So you see, I posted this 2 days ago, but I posted the same exact one 3 days prior. This time, when I posted it the first time, it got 4,200 views. When I posted it the second time, it got 3,900 views.
I was gonna say go to my page too.
I got you. Those people, it's new people every single time. Like if you understood, there's new people every single time. Dominique barely posts on her page manually. It's usually we schedule it out for the week or for like a couple of weeks and we just let it roll. But like posts like these and stuff, could you imagine? Like a lot of times Dom will just wake up and it's hundreds and thousands of comments on posts. Like
I
from
literally don't. I like don't post anymore. Like that story I did today was like the most work I've done in like I don't know how long, a while.
yeah. So let me see. So Dom value. I got different types of posts for y'all. We got the POV testimonial, we got the faceless, we got the value post, right? I ain't really show you all of my value posts. I'll show you guys in a bit, but so for instance, this is the value post for Dominique. I think this is went to over 100,000 people and stuff like that. And when you see it says original audio up there, that means she ain't posted like live. Like it was just automatically posted. But nonetheless, you see how fast she got the B-roll, right? Just walking around and then walking out. And now we're giving value within the post. Like I said, educational value-based posts never gonna die because people always trying to learn stuff. Okay? And it'll only be you that believe that everybody know everything. There's people every single day that learn new things. I learn new stuff every day. So why can't you put yourself out there so that they can learn from you? You're gonna let Dominique gobble it up and she ain't even posting it live. But the thing is, because we posted so many times and did what I showed you guys of getting those 10 pieces of value of B-roll and things like that, where is it? We got these B-roll. Now we can put different things over it. If a new header is trending, then we could use that. The same way I had the late payment video that worked for me, I could take the same clip from Dom and put the
The same
same
information
content.
and put it on a different clip. Yeah. Like you can literally
Yes.
just flip flop it. Of course, that's because there's two of us. But I wanted to say too, once you have all of your content, like for a month, go back in your content, even now, like if you're posting on social media, like at the end of each month, go back and look at your content and take note of the ones that did 10,000 plus views and the ones that got the most engagement. So even if you have one that doesn't have maybe a ton of views, but it has a ton of comments, typically they go hand in hand. But you want to make sure that you have those ones downloaded to repost for the next month. Because like a lot of times,
Yes.
like what we'll do is we'll have Jem and Rose go through our social media. I think it's usually Rose go through our social media and she already knows what to do. So she goes through and finds the content and she scrambles them up and just schedules them out. So like I don't even have to post anymore. Like I can't tell you how many how many months we spent posting and post. Are you okay? I like elbowed you in the head. Posting and posting and posting and creating, So once you get like a couple months, like maybe 3 months of content going, like you're good. You don't really have to post much more. You might just, like Mikhail said, you just have to repurpose some of that content. So like switch up some of the clips and like use the same information, but just on newer clips.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can't tell me y'all can't sit in the car and look both ways. You
Someone
can't tell
said
me you can't sit in the car and look both ways. What?
Someone said if you think that what's it called? Hashtags help with views. Not so for me, I don't believe that necessarily. Because I just feel like if the content is eye-catching and it's something that people want to see, Instagram's going to push it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Instagram has its
Hashtags don't matter.
algorithm, like hashtags like years ago. Yes. Hashtags on everything, no matter what, but I feel like 2024 hashtags don't have as big of impact as they used to have any longer. I understand. I'm talking just solely Instagram. Like TikTok, I know TikTok hashtags matter, with certain things. But I don't know that much about TikTok to really say that. But I know that it does because I see other people doing it for a reason and their social media is blowing up, right? But Instagram specifically, like I haven't noticed a difference if I post hashtags or not.
Yeah.
So
Your content, like the reach of your content won't matter. But
not the
um
shares.
yeah, it doesn't matter for like the engagement. But here's where it matters. Hold on, my Alexa jumped. The reason it matters is because, like I talked about previously, if you guys ever watched the presentation where I talk about like the 3 ways to make money in credit repair, and if we were to start over, we would always start over the same way, doing the service for people. Because when you do the service for people, you get to talk to people and figure out what is going on in this marketplace. So as I would talk to people on the phone, I would say, "Yo, how'd you find me?" And they would say, I looked on Instagram through the hashtag DIY credit company or credit repair company or whatever it is. So what I made sure I did was whatever it is that I'm standing for, I'm using those hashtags because if somebody searches that hashtag, they're gonna find look, here go another dude in credit repair, right? Here go another dude. So if I was like, you know what, I don't like McKellen Dom, I think I'm gonna go with him. Okay, bet. What's your oh who? Oh, he trying to get busy. Okay, follow this person. Okay. But at the end of the day, found him. Oh, I remember her. I remember her. hmm but yeah, that's why I use hashtags. It's because you're gonna get discovered by the people that are looking to discover you purposefully. And that goes for the same on all platforms. Okay. Um, just 2 more pieces of content here, I guess. Another one, just opening up the laptop. This one's super short. It's right to the call to action. And it doesn't even say anything. It just tells them to come get the damn free class. Somebody said 750, 750, 750. They be going crazy on this. They be putting the mic apps in here. They go crazy in here. And again, this is just reposted content that Dom probably has this video posted twice a week on autopilot. Okay. Um, okay. The last thing I wanted to mention is for those of you who are in the CIA, if you're in the Facebook Messenger chat, which I'll put the link, actually I won't put the link here. Some of y'all might join the chat, but the in that chat the other day, I made a video, and I shared the video that I made. It was a user generated piece of content. I'll actually just show y'all really quick. And it is available for all of you guys to download and use at your own risk. The only thing I ask is I'll show you is if y'all don't use the same call to action as me. Like I think that's corny. Using the here it is right here, right? Video got almost 10,000 plays. Didn't get me that many comments, like as far as leads and stuff. But it was a day where I just wanted to generate people to my page, right? So this video, I put it in the Facebook chat, and all you gotta do is click it, and you can download it, and you can use it on your page. Like I said, just change the call to action. Don't say comment 750. Like, try not to like use whatever call to action you already use. Like, don't bite that hard, please. I know y'all won't though. Let's see. So that is it for the content part. Got a little bit more to go. Summary. Okay, so the summary of what we covered today. Number 1 is design a kick-ass offer. It's always going to come back to your branding and your offer. If you don't make sense to the people, you don't show up for the people, and then what you offering is trash and basic, like ask yourself, if you're in credit repair, why would the person go with you or nobody versus creditrepair.com? They done seen creditrepair.com on TV. You know what I'm saying? They done seen it on basketball jerseys. Why they gonna go with you? Creditrepair.com is trash. Their service is trash. They not even gonna go with you or the person that's actually going to care about looking at their credit report, actually care about educating them on credit. Creditrepair.com don't care about them. But when your offer is trash, they're not going to pick it up. How many times have I said, yo, when you offer a credit service, you should probably have like an educational course that goes along with it, because this all plays into the experience that the person gets. Even if I'm working on your credit, I'm still going to give you something for credit education. I'm still going to give you a lender's list of banks. I'm still going to give you some education on how to get in position to get business credit, because I'm working on your credit. And if I can show you how to get business credit or help you get business credit after we done, don't you think my offer is better than the person's offer that just said, yo, 350 for credit repair? Nah, like, you gonna educate me and coach me through the process. At the end, you gonna help me get some funding. You just got to figure out what you're pricing it at, right? And the price only matters when value is absent. So I would also create an evergreen webinar to use as a lead magnet. Through our testing, this has been the most efficient thing ever. So you want to get traffic to that webinar through the organic content we talked about today and through paid traffic that we talked about today. Simply creating a flyer and putting it on a landing page has proven to generate a lot of leads for us to any webinar. And just, you can fixyourcredit.com. Wrong link. Link tree. Okay. When I'm talking about just using a simple flyer, all of these are Canva templates, y'all. Like, these are Canva templates. I ain't gonna hold you. These are Canva templates. Gem just pop our picture in there, what we need, make it look all right. These is templates in there, y'all. We didn't create this from scratch. This page right here alone has generated us almost it's generated more than 8,000 leads this month alone. There ain't no video. I mean, there's a lot of testimonials, but there ain't no video. There ain't nothing. Just a flyer. And I learned this through testing, because typically we have a video here. We had a video here for like 2 years. And I just moved it a few months ago, and it's been working insane. I'm talking about 20% more conversions. Okay. So create an evergreen webinar to use as your lead magnet. Get traffic to that evergreen webinar through paid and organic traffic. Simply creating a flyer and putting it on a landing page has been proven to generate a lot of leads for us to any webinar. So I just showed you our free credit class webinar. We also have a start your credit business the right way type webinar that we use a picture just like that. We also have one that's for our school community. That's a webinar that we promote, and it has a picture. The picture is literally the same picture, it has different words, and they all convert the same way pretty much. Yeah, they're going to convert a little bit different because they're different offers, but you get the picture. The best lead magnet that you can use is a webinar. If you go out there and you try to just pitch some ebook as a free lead magnet, people are going to not even read it. They're not going to be excited about it unless you create a really, really good ebook, like a really good ebook where it's interactive and things like that. So the best lead magnet that you can create is a webinar. You can do it live or you can do it evergreen. What I'm doing right now is essentially a webinar, but I'm not selling y'all nothing, right? I'm not selling y'all nothing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this video and I'm going to make it evergreen, and I'm going to put it on YouTube, and I'm going to put it on funnels. I'm going to include it in my follow-up emails for people who are interested in starting a credit business, but maybe they don't have the CIA. Why wouldn't I send this training out to them to give them value up front so that they can then make a buying decision if they want to? It's up to them if they feel like they need more training to grow their business. Like, my business already running. I'm just giving you game that I got that I feel like giving away. And if you feel like taking it to another level, I got something for you. Right? So the webinar should be a presentation where you give tons of value, but in a condensed amount of time. So what we were able to figure out was, in our webinar, and this isn't a full webinar training, I could go hours and hours, but in our webinar, we were able to give people 8 steps to fixing up their credit in like 5 minutes. So the webinar is only 30 minutes long. So the rest of the webinar time we can use for building trust, sharing testimonials, all sorts of things. but we were able to give that game in 5 minutes, around five, maybe 10. But so you don't have to sit there and be showing all of this stuff and doing all this stuff. There's strategies for running really successful webinars. And all you have to do is begin practicing because it takes practice, right? And once you're giving all that value away, then you can allow people the chance to enroll into whatever it is that you offer, whether it's a paid offer, a free consultation to then purchase your services. If it's a credit services, they can purchase a DIY course right then and there at the end of the webinar. They can purchase your mastermind, your mentorship, your workshops, your 5-day challenges. It literally doesn't matter. And for all of the people who do not buy right away, this is why you have to have a fire focus follow-up campaign, because you want to follow up with those people who attended that either live or, and when I say evergreen, my free credit class is an evergreen webinar. Whereas that I'm not doing it live. It's a recording of a live class that we did, or a recording of a class that we use, and it's a money-making machine. Webinars are money-making machines. They're proven to be one of the biggest sales-driven machines in the world today. I was just on a class the other day and I couldn't find my notes right before this, but I think the guy said that I think the webinar space is like $250 billion or something. Like the stuff that people sell through webinars is insane. Like I've seen people sell $25,000 offers at the end of a webinar. Um, so webinars will definitely help you to grow any business. Also, for those of you who are in the Credit Influencer Academy, I want to let you know I added 2 new modules. Let me see if I can go to it real quick. I added 2 new modules for y'all. Brand spanking new. All right, I think it's in here. Okay. It's in I think it's in section 7. Creating a high value course. I didn't let me see. I don't think I made them live. I gotta go back and make them live for y'all. But I just put 2 new modules inside of here. Let me just show you real quick. The well, where did this take me? Mm-mm-mm. The 2 new modules are how to record a simple module for your DIY course with no or very low tech. So this video is for all of y'all that like can't use Loom, can't use Zoom, like don't know how to record the videos for your course. I show you here, okay? And then this video here is more advanced. Like if you are comfortable with recording your screen, doing presentations like this, I show you how to record them with different softwares. And I show you live right there in that video. So make sure y'all go and check out those 2 videos. You'll also have this Vimeo link as well in the you'll also have this Vimeo link in the back end of the tonight's call. So like if you guys just go in there and you have the PDF, you'll also have the link to this. How the hell does 15 people watch this? I didn't even put it in. Oh, somebody must have watched it over and over and over and over. Funny as hell. But let's see. I think that's it almost. So I wanted to say for those of you who have a credit business, but you are not already in the Credit Influencer Academy, again, this class tonight wasn't necessarily to sell anyone on anything. But if you're not in the credit influencer, you're kind of crazy. I'm like to not be in it and you have a credit business, because we're going to show you how to run the back end of your business and how to generate the customers. So you're going to have a full-blown business that you can scale to 6 figures if you take it serious. And for those of you who are in the Credit Influencer Academy, but you're looking to get to another level, can somebody drop the link to our mentorship so that people can apply for coaching? I'll show you guys a little bit about what we offer in our coaching programs. it's all customized coaching, so it's not like cookie cutter. There's no one price. It's not the same thing for everybody because everybody's at different stages in their business. The only thing
Yes.
we ask is that you're making at
Everybody has
least,
different needs.
yeah. We just ask that you're making at least 5K a month in your business. Give me 1 second to pull it up, y'all. System's going crazy today.
Jem put it in the
Oh, what a blessing. Thank you, Jim. Yes.
And
Wait,
we are
no,
going to do
not, I don't want
Q&A
that
in
link.
just a second too, just so you guys know. We're not
Mhm.
shutting you down.
Here we go. Back to the Zoom. Let me put it in the chat too. Apply. Can you, Jim, can you erase that link? Or is it too late to erase that link?
I think she
But I don't
can.
want people going there.
I'll delete it.
I'll even say I don't want people going there and people will still go there.
That's the one where we want you to go. The one that Mikhail
Yeah.
just put it. The other one was an old one.
All right, bet. Let's go to it. All right. So yeah, you guys can apply for coaching. Only thing we ask is that your business is making at least 5K a month. Okay. So really quick, I just want to talk about some of the things we offer within our coaching packages. Number one, a complete business audit. I sat with somebody yesterday. They were running a school community, and their school community, they were wondering why they weren't making a lot of sales. Bro, their school community was public. People could literally click and join right into the community. They could see all of the modules, all of the conversations, everything. We also checked their systems and their funnels, and we redesigned the way that they're doing things because they didn't even have a proper lead magnet. It was absolutely bananas. Who the hell is coaching y'all? It is absolutely bananas, right? So first thing is we're going to do a full business audit. We're looking at your offers. What are you selling? We're looking at your systems and your funnels. How are you selling them? And then we're looking at your social media. How are you showing up? What is your messaging? The next thing that we do is we go over the different levels of offer creation so that you can find out where your business is lacking when it comes to making money and maximizing your profits. And then we'll talk about help you narrow down your avatar. Who are you selling to and what are you selling to them? Then we're going to talk about lead generation strategies, the organic content strategies that work for us and work for hundreds of other people. And then we also go over the paid advertising game. So we'll go in and we'll show you how to set up and run those Facebook ads and be confident running them, unlike we were for like 10 years because nobody was willing to hold our hand. Um, Systems and automation mastery, like I said, we'll go through all of your systems on the back end and figure out what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And then when it comes to like marketing and promotion, next holiday that is major is going to be Labor Day. So you want to make sure that you have a promotional campaign ready for Labor Day. I'm literally doing the exact same. I think a month or two, probably a month ago, we looked at Best Buy, Target, Walmart. We would go to all of the big H&M, all of the big name brands. What are they doing right now? That's what we doing. We go through all of your automations, figure out where you can hire people to save yourself time and increase the production in your business. Build any automated workflows that you need to be able to free up your hands and your time. I think this weekend was like a crazy weekend because I like barely touched the laptop. And I'm like, damn, like I'm so used to working. Like I love working. Like I love what I do. But sometimes it really don't be shit to do. Right? Everything's automated pretty much. We just got to show up. We also help you understand how to hire staff, identifying who you need, help you place VAs in your business if you need them, and then we help you to understand how to train those VAs. We'll also go over viral content creation strategies, secrets to becoming Insta famous, content distribution strategy, like I said, right now, yesterday we had Rose scheduled 50 plus posts for both Dom and I. 4 posts a day for the next, I don't even know. I think it was like 12 and a half days worth of posts. So for the next 12 and a half days, we don't even gotta look at social media. We'll also help you with coming up with the content calendar if you're brand new, because before you can do all of that distribution of content and repurposing, you need to actually lay out that foundation first and post the content. Webinar mastery wealth. Like we said, using webinars is the most powerful money-making machine in the world today. Period. Like you could be a stranger and you can blow up with webinars. You get enough traffic to the webinar, you got a fire offer at the end of that webinar. This is why I like people that run agencies, they don't take anybody because what you're selling can't be trash because it's not going to work. And if you don't show up, it's not going to work, right? But it will help you generate leads and help you convert sales. We'll also have a $1 million prep business session where we just map out all of the things that are going on in your business and what is required for you to reach $1 million, and then what is going to look like when you get there. Some basic tax education based on experiences that we faced. Just you want to make a lot of money, and then motherfucking Uncle Sam want the money too, right? So we can prepare you for things like that. There's people that be like, S corp, C corp, da 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 da. Da. I don't deal with that stuff. Dom and the accountant deal with that stuff, but Dom can teach it to you for sure. Okay. And then we talk about how to reinvest those profits back into your business, mainly paid ads, any equipment and things that you need to be able to get to the next level. We talk about that. Professional branding, people that are a part of our coaching, we will help you with your branding and getting everything looking good, do all of the mock-ups, all of that good stuff for you. Just make your brand stand out and raise your authority. Also, depending on what package you get, it will include done for you funnels and automations. So if you have a service that you offer, an online course that you offer or want to offer, you want to do a challenge, you want to do even a paid community like our school community, you want to start a paid community, we can help you build out all of the funnels and automations for that. And also, we have a paid community launch blueprint. So if you're a business owner and you want to add monthly recurring revenue to your business, we'll help you create a school community and help you to launch that school community and get you to, I think the guarantee is if we can get you to like $40,000 a month and I think it was 3 months in that community. So we can definitely help you with that. And for anybody who does like, you can come book a call and then we can figure out what you need in your business. But my thing is like, I'm pretty sure whatever business you have, we can double your revenue within 4 months. And if we can't double your revenue and you paid us, we'll give you all of your money back, no questions asked, guaranteed. That's my guarantee to you guys that want coaching, want real coaching from people who really do this shit all day, every day, and help other people do it as well. And live their life for freedom. Like people we talk to don't work. They're always available. They're always with their kids. They're always traveling. And you could be doing the exact same. Just some information that you don't know. Ignorant tax is a big, big tax. How much ever money you want to make, write this down, y'all. How much ever money you want to make in the next 12 months, write it down on the top of a piece of paper. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. All right. Next, what I want you to write down is how much money you made in the last 12 months. And what you want to do is you want to subtract the bottom line by the top line, okay? And that right there is going to be your ignorance tax. It's going to be how much money you paid life for information that you just don't know. Because there's other people living out the same things that you want to do. There's other people getting the results that you want to get. They just know something that you don't know. And if you know it and you're not applying it, well, then that's on you. any mentorships and coachings that we do, like it's gonna be hard. Like it's gonna push you because it's information and things that you haven't done before. Or else you would have the results that you want. You wouldn't be looking for more coaching. I'm looking for more coaching. There's results and things that I want to hit. I'm looking for the person that can help me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the number one thing. As long as you know that there's room for growth in your business, then that's when you would get a coach. But again, if you're new here and you're looking to start a credit business, I would get into the Credit Influencer Academy. I wouldn't be applying for this mentorship because it's not really for newbies. But I will say that starting a credit repair business for Dom and myself completely changed our life with the information that we shared tonight. Like we've known a lot of this stuff for a while. We just needed an actual vehicle to apply it with. So once we mastered the skill of credit, that was another high income skill that everybody needed, not just business owners. Like, yeah, we can learn Facebook ads or marketing, but only people that have a business is going to use that. Everybody need their credit, right? Everybody need access to funding so that they can invest into the things that they dream about because your homie ain't giving you 50K. Your mom ain't giving you 50K, at least not while she here. You know what I'm saying? But good old Chase, good old Navy Federal, good old Amex, good old Key Bank, good old Capital on Tap, good old Bank of America, good old US Bank. They all blessing people. It don't matter what you look like as long as your paperwork right. You know what I'm saying? Your paperwork right. And this is why your intentions, like everything comes and flows. Like you can't try to rush it. That's why like I don't have patience for people on Instagram live. Like they be trying to message you all damn day, try to get answers out of you. Like it's like, bro, I have a real life. I have 3 kids, right? But if you would take your time, just go through the modules that we put together, we aren't holding anything back. It's exactly what we did to get to where we're at, and that's it. And it should work. So just take your time. Don't try to rush the process. You're gonna get beat up a little bit, but that's okay because anything good, it's never gonna come easy. And we all know that. So if you guys are ready, just click the link in the chat and you can book a coaching call with us. The first call is with Denise. She's gonna basically see if you qualify. See if you qualify, see where you at in your business, take down any information that we need. And then if that call goes successful, you'll be in touch with me and Dom and we'll talk to you and we'll see what kind of package we can put together for you to take your business to the next level. Double your money or your money back.
Um, Jacqueline too. Jacqueline's here, like in the chat. Her and I were talking in school.
Mhm.
She has a digital marketing agency that she's, I believe, starting. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, Jacqueline. But she was looking at figuring out like what platform to start with, and she was like just getting a feel for what's out there and available. And I just said, like, just because we've been doing this for so long, like I said, go high level, 1,000%. So I told her, Jacqueline, click on the link to apply for the coaching. Because again, even though you are somebody that's starting a digital marketing agency, like we've been there, like we have like 80 plus sub accounts under our agency. So we can definitely show you what Go High Level has to offer and show you
Mhm.
how it works so that you can make a better educated decision. So
Mhm.
you can do that to schedule a call with us if you just fill out that form.
Yeah, when Dom quit her job, our goal was to grow our marketing agency. And like we
That was
were
our
we were kind
first
of
goal.
we were testing both. We are like, okay, is the credit gonna take off or is the marketing gonna take off? And in the beginning, nobody paid attention to the marketing. Maybe I don't know why, but it all came back full circle once we created the Credit Influencer Academy because we just had a focused niche of people who had one specific business, which you probably heard. Like if you're running a marketing agency, if you niche down, you'll be more successful. So when we niche down to just focusing on showing people what we did with our system when we ran our credit business, it was like a match made in heaven. It was super easy. So yeah, you don't have to niche down, but we can definitely help you.
Mhm.
Lots to talk about. The chat is wild. The chat was wild. Steve Kilby said I got to shorten my reels. LOL, they're not watching the whole thing. Yeah, so the a 4 second reel, insane. Like you could those do well. 7 seconds and then less than 14 seconds. Sometimes me and Dom will push it because it's a value post, and something we're not always trying to go viral, and we know that. We just know that if one post is going to be bringing in 100,000 or 50,000, whatever, well, we are going to use one of the next following posts to at least educate the people more. Even if it's so like a post that would do not as well, we'll post it following one that's not doing so good. I mean, that's doing really well, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just have to use different content strategies. Honestly, just study our content. Like our content works. Just study it. Like if you're not doing, I guarantee, Steve, if I go to your page, you're probably not doing any B-roll content. My content definitely probably don't look like your content. Your content should probably look like our content. Like that only but makes sense. When Smartphone Billionaire did the class and he was talking about the different B-roll with the laptop, what you think I did? I listened to what he said. I went and executed what he did. I wasn't about to waste my time in that class. Got me chopped. He giving the sauce, I'm taking it. What's a funnel? I know Dom loved answering that question. A funnel
I was
is
across the room. Hold on. I was across the room and I heard it and I said, whoo! Like that's
you
my
got it.
favorite question. Okay. So the easiest way to explain it that I like to explain it is to just start with a website because that's something that everybody knows, right? So let's use oldnavy.com for example. So you go to oldnavy.com. Hold on. I got to pick him up. Come here. Oh my God, he's like 30 pounds. Okay. So
I'll let you share, Dom. You can share if you want.
I have the baby in my hands. I can't. You
Oh, I'll
can.
share. I got you.
So if you go to oldnavy.com, right, you go to the website, there's men's clothing, kids' clothes, everything. It's just a lot, right? So Old Navy, if they really wanted to promote a specific product, like maybe they have a brand new pair of jeans, right? They might put it on the front page and hope that people click on it. But that's not focused marketing, right? Because people are going to easily get confused. Because, like, you go here and you see, oh my God, there's deals today. You're going to click away from the homepage where they might be promoting, like they are, specific jeans, right? So, what they could do is create a funnel, and a funnel is a more focused website. So, it's focused on selling one specific thing. It could be a product, it could be a webinar, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be selling. It could be something for free, but it's a one main focus versus women, men's, girls, boys, toddler, baby. And then what you can do by having a funnel, you can use that funnel to collect specific leads for that specific product that you're promoting or that specific service that you're promoting, right? And you're going to find out people that are interested. And then you can continue to promote to those people via email and speak directly about the jeans, right? You can offer a discount code for those jeans. You can give them similar jeans, right? Maybe you want the whole family to have the same pair of jeans. They will tell you that in that email follow-up, right? Like, so that's like the difference. And that's why funnels like really work for digital product. Sorry, he's ready for bed.
You're good. Yeah, and funnels also, like if you're new, so if you were to Google how many people visit oldnavy.com per day, it's going to be very hard for a new average person to compete. So Old Navy, they're going to get away with doing this because the amount of volume that they have. Oh, sorry, let me share. They're going to get away with doing this because the amount of volume that they have going to their store. But if you've ever heard people talk about e-commerce and Shopify and drop shipping, when people are running ads like, so let's say you're drop shipping, you go to Alibaba.com and you're selling jeans that you found over there for $1, but you're selling them in the US for $20 a pop. What's gonna happen is you're gonna see an ad for those specific jeans, like Dom said. And when you click that link, you're gonna end up on the page for the specific jeans. They're not gonna, they're gonna have, if their focus was sending people to this page, they're gonna get so many more less sales than if they were sending people to a specific product. So with new people or people that do e-commerce, like they just focus on one product. And so for instance, like if you're doing e-commerce for this, you would probably have like a pair of jeans, maybe a top, and maybe an accessory. And you would test those three things to figure out which one is the audience responding the most to. When you figure out which one the audience is responding the most to, you got the other ones and you just focus on putting all the money on that one product. So that's really what a funnel is. It's not allowing people to get distracted and click all around when you can't really afford that. You need people to have a single focus on a certain thing, and that's what a funnel will do. Where are we applying this funnel? Is it high level or credit repair cloud? Um, so you can't it would be in Go High Level. You can't make a funnel in credit repair cloud. You can only make funnels in Go High Level and Click Funnels and things like that. Yep. So, I'm open to doing short Q&A, you guys, if you guys have any questions about growing or scaling your credit business. It's almost been 2 hours, so I'm kind of ready to be done, though. All right, going once. Good, good, good. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's class. I enjoyed it. Next class, I'm not sure what we'll cover. I got some special guests coming in. I know Zaki, Smartphone Billionaire, who always does amazing class in our school community. He's going to be doing one on generating more sales in your businesses. And then the guy who taught me Go High Level and introduced me to the system, me and him plan on doing something super soon. So I'll have him in here because I'm like, bro, if you could teach me, you could teach the people that I work with. So I think it'll be amazing for y'all to hear his perspective of marketing and kind of hear the shit that I heard that woke me up and like kind of gave me a kick in the backside to get going. So I thought I knew it all, but I wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing it. All right, cool. Had fun with y'all. Somebody have a question or no? All right,
I have a
cool.
question, Mikhail.
All right, what's up?
I came in very, very late. Is there any way I can see the replay of this? Is there going to be a replay?
Are you in the school community or are you in the CIA?
I'm in a school community.
All right, so the replay of this class is gonna be in the Credit Influencer Academy. I think it's I might put it in the school. I'll let you know, but like this is kind of like an impromptu invite to the school people, just for those of y'all who are active and here to be able to come in and get this information. But I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I'm actually in both, but okay,
Okay.
cool.
If you're watching it in the if you're in the CIA, it's gonna be in the class recordings. I'll share my screen really quick so you can see. Credit Influencer Academy. It's gonna be. I already made the little block for it. It's gonna be all the way at the bottom, June 23rd, which is today. I already started making a block. In a few hours. That video or this video we're watching right now will be right here along with all of the notes and all of the PDFs that we talked about. So you got it, Antoine.
Awesome. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. See, he support me. I'm supporting him. You feel me? It's a give. Ain't nobody losing. Yeah, man. There's a lot of sauce inside the Credit Influencer Academy. A lot of sauce. I've never really actually like showed what is inside. You guys can kind of just keep it to your imagination, I guess, but it's fire. Anyways, I'm going to jump up out of here. My name is Mikkel Bennett. I'll see you guys at the top and not from the top. Take it easy and have a good night, everybody.